Right, next match here against Noob or Potential from Triumph. I don't know what this guy's playing, so I went for Gombro Ice Spirit in the corner, as usual. And whenever I see a log, I think it's like an RG deck. Because that's the only thing that comes to mind when they have log. It's kind of skeptical when Princess in the back. Play it safe. And there's a Miner behind King Tower here. Some people like to play the Miner up high in front of their Princess, but you can't really get through a giant skeleton bomb, so put it down low here. Yeah, those are Archwing, so I went for a rocket right away. And the only deck that has giant skeleton and Archwing in the same deck is Hog EQ. And you always want to rocket the Archqueen because the last thing you want is for him to have a 3-card cycle for a long time and spamming Hog Rider Earthquakes at you. And I did kind of outcycle his log there, so got some damage. And I actually got close towards the end because I kind of like almost choked the game. So I think I just went for Cannon here. Surprised he didn't Earthquake. Like 99% of Hog EQ players always Earthquake with their first Hog Rider. We had no log in hand, we went Princess right away. And for a log, when I can was still up a little bit. I waited here for the Miner, and I went for Ice Spirit here to make sure we finish off the giant skeleton. And he tried to finesse us there, that's why I kind of waited. Like every play matters towards the end of the season in top ladder, and patience very important. So I'm actually up in a good position here. I'm for Princess, and I thought he was gonna log our Princess away. That's why Princess first. Like if you Gombro and then Princess, they expect you to have Princess down. But you play Princess before the Gombro, it might catch him off guard. So I was kind of skeptical, kind of waited, see what he was going to do. Princess in the back. And for Rocket right away. And I brought up the Miner ability here. But this was kind of bad because I needed the Miner to die so I can cycle back to another one. Because I always need to have one ready for his giant skeleton. And that's why I had an awkward cycle back like this. I'm for a Goblin here, try to block this Hog in case he wanted to go opposite lane. I think he popped the Miner ability to defend against that Archer Queen as well. Ooh, this is where it got kind of sketchy, and I had to like make sure I get a rocket. I know using a Hog behind this, so I kind of waited and rocketed now. And logged. You gotta be careful about the rocket because the giant skeleton will push the Hog out of the rocket range. You just gotta be careful about the rocket placement. And I'm not sure why he didn't log that. Like, he should have saved a lot of damage if he logged it instead of using skeletons, but interesting move from the opponent. Always been playing my Princess down low, so it takes the maximum amount of time for her to walk up. It's not playing any big spells, so I'm trying to take advantage of that. He did go for a Hog Rider, so I'm for a Cannon here. For Goblin's Ice Spirit since he Earthquaked. Pop the Miner ability here. Yeah, I'm not sure if that Miner ability was good because I need to cycle back to another one because his giant skeleton back already. Yeah, I had an awkward hand here, so I just kind of waited a little bit, went for a barrel and log, just cycle back. I actually got some nice damage, like 2 hits. I'm for Miner Ice Spirit here. Cannon and log down low. I mean, Goblin's down low to finish off the Hog Rider. Just swinging back to my Miner here, go for an Arcannon. And my brain saw, hold on, I'll cycle his log. Like, it was like here where I started choking. Like, whenever I see 20 seconds to overtime is actually enough time for your opponent to get like 3 or 4 Hog Riders down. They cycle so fast. The Hog gets another hit, it's kind of sketchy, and if I didn't Gombro, I would have lost if the Earthquake tick would have gotten me, got me towards the end, so just had to bail out the Gombrel there last second. Should have played better defense towards the end, but GG's well played to him. Not a bad matchup, you just gotta watch out for a giant skeleton. Alright, next gamer is this player. And he's going for a Gombrel in the corner to start things off, as usual. And he went for arrows, so I was praying it's not lava. Not a big fan of going against lava because it's very tough matchup. And he actually gave us rocket mojo, so I was just going to take that 100%. I thought he had like bats with the deck, but he pulls out minions, so I went for Goblin's Ice Spirit. In my manner to tank a little bit. I'd have took a lot of damage if I didn't go for my miner, so I was glad that I did. And he had to respond to it again. I went for a nice log off to the side here, because they always like to play their skeleton army off to the side for some reason. And that one Goblin's going to town on his tower, like the Dark Prince was kind of last second by him. And I was really debating of using my cannon or not, but I ended up doing that because I didn't want to waste more elixir to defend the Dark Prince. I was really praying that he didn't go for a giant graveyard right away. I would have been so screwed if he did. Instead, my miner was nowhere near in my hand. It was quite a bit up in elixir, so really nice. And Princess in the back, because if I play her at the bridge, he's going to play minions or a queen and counter push off of the princess, so always good to play her in the back. To respond to the princess again, and then I believe he went for like minions graveyard here. Wait, never mind, he didn't. And I was kind of waiting for him to go in with like a giant graveyard, because they usually do that. I'm really surprised I'm going skeleton army split in the back, so I'm going for log on the side with the most skeletons. And he takes the opportunity to go in. So I'm noticing a trend in graveyard players. They always like to wait for you to waste your log so they can go in with the graveyard and pile up skeletons. So try to save your log here. And that was a nice Arch Queen. I managed to get my ability down. I noticed that I can defend the Arch Queen without using my rocket for Ice Spirit Goblins right away. You can get away with that if you're fast enough and your opponent's not expecting it. I know he's gonna go minions for Princess right away, try to catch them. And here he likes like prediction arrows or goblins, so I kind of waited out a little bit. And yeah, I got him there with the the low Gombrel to avoid getting snowballed. I'm looking very good. I went Princess in the back here and Rocket, not messing around at all. I'm not sure why he didn't have played a single giant this entire match, I believe. Maybe towards the end. But his favorite push is like Dark Prince graveyard with spells. Here's like when I made like some dumb mistake. Like the Dark Prince got so much damage on my tower. It's insane. I think I could have logged that, but I decided to log the other side. And I didn't want to rocket because I'm a bit too low, so I'd rather go for cannon. I should have went for an Ice Spirit first, to be honest, to save HP on my cannon. So that was probably one mistake I made. For high miner, so we can't like go in right away. I knew he was ready for a spell, so I kind of like waited it out here. Look, yeah, he's not going for his snowball just yet. That's a trick to like save your goblins, not let them die right away. And Ice Spirit just jumped on one skeleton. It's fine. And he's gonna wait the last second to rocket in case he wanted to go for giant in front. And that was a bad Dark Prince. He could have just kept on pressuring us. For Gombrel right away. Notice I'm not using my goblins just yet. Just waiting until the very last second. And he did an overcommit arrows, so went for Gombrel Princess, but very fast Arch Queen from the opponent. Okay, here I had to get super aggressive. Like, I had to like pre-play cannons and Gombrel at the same time here. I knew he was going to arrow, so I put my goblins off down low there. And he had no arrows, so I went for Gombrel prediction log. Thank God I didn't go for Dark Prince right away. And here I just went for high miner, high princess, just trying to snipe his minions. I mean, I didn't go for a princess, I went for cannon. Well, you get the idea, just pre-playing my cards, so just protecting the bridge. And I know I can hold off a little bit. And 78 damage, the log does 77, so kind of funny. But GG's, we'll play to him. So be super careful on defense and Rocket Arch Queen. Alright, next game against AZ from Veterans. Let's Princess in the back throws things off. Let's go with the Mine Miners, so... I was kind of skeptical because... no one does a Mine Miner in the back like that. Kind of intrigued when he had the Tesla. And that ability was kind of bad. Like, there wasn't no point using that, but it did force out goblins. I was kind of confused when he had the Inferno Dragon for a barrel right away. And then at this point, I think it dawned on me that he might have had freeze, so going for Princess Mine Miner here, not risking it. And I played this guy before, didn't remember his name, but I knew he had like Hog Freeze and a lot of spells, so I did lose to him before. Yeah, I just had to be careful. I noticed that he likes to play Inferno Dragon in the middle, so I did put my Princess down low to snipe that. I'm gonna arrow that. I believe I did one for goblins to bridge. Never mind, I didn't. Okay. So another Ice Spirit applied some pressure. And he's actually outcycled him here, but I think he should have done a freeze or something because that was way too much damage to be ignored. But I'll just take the damage whenever I can get it. It's kind of interesting Valk placement from him. Not sure what that was about. He's going for goblins here to kite it away. He's had to be patient on his defense here. So went for a cannon. And barrel right away. Go for goblins so the hog didn't get another hit. And we're looking very good. Up by like 1,000 damage. Here I'm just stacking Princess behind my King Tower. I think for a Mine Miner because I thought it was okay to do that. Keep our Princess alive. And for a Gun Barrel behind the tower here. Like make him use the Mine Miner ability, like try to trick him into using it, but he actually didn't use it. It's kind of smart. It kind of got sketchy. He was like stacking up a lot of cards here. And those arrows are kind of bad. So I was kind of glad that he missed the goblins there. Had to force out a Mine Miner if he did. Yeah, Princess in the back. And rocking that Inferno Dragon knowing that keeping a Mine Miner alive is very strong. He doesn't have much ground cards besides 2, like Mine Miner and Valk, so he can try to get away with it here. He had to force out a Mine Miner of his own. He did get a hit. It's very nice. Interesting Valk from him. I think I waited a little bit for Gun Barrel. Yeah, he was kind of lazy, didn't bar barrel it, so we actually got a lot of damage. I went for Goblins so he can't freeze. I'm looking very solid to have the game in the bag. Like if I choke this, I'm bad at the game. And Desperation Arrows from the opponent. And just trying to outcycle him here with the barrel, but very nice Mine Miner build. I didn't know that the bomb off to the side can splash into all the goblins, so I'm just playing it safe because I can choke anytime. He has a lot of high DPS cards, Inferno Dragon, Mine Miner, and a freeze. So I went for Rocket, not messing around. For a Gombo in case he wanted to freeze the goblins, but he didn't. He was very smart Valkyrie. That Princess was super aggressive. I knew he was going to play some ground card, but I don't know why he Princess there. And he just had a Rocket, that was just too many cards there. Thought the Mine Miner ability to keep it alive a little bit longer. Gone Barreled so he can't go in right away. Let's hog that. So I went for a barrel here knowing that I can ignore that a little bit. It wouldn't be a good freeze. My tower's pretty healthy in its opposite lane damage. caught him off guard with the princess, and GG's. I did make some mistakes, but he made like worse ones, so I'll take it against triple spell. GG's. Alright, next game here against Dybala. And this guy, like, he also plays Logbait, but he's been playing like Expo a lot, so I wasn't sure which deck he was playing at the moment. So for Gombo Ice Spirit throw things off. And when he played a princess, I knew it was gonna be Logbait, so I had to be careful here. The name of the game is try to catch them off guard with your princess and try to catch their princesses. And he went for a bomb tower there. I think there's a bonus because it's more expensive for him to use a bomb tower since he doesn't have cannon. And an awkward spot here, so I said to go for a cannon to like block his princess to bridge. It ended up working out for me, like he had to waste the princess down low there. I think the better play would have been Mine Miner in the back. But he did predict our princess here, so full paid to him. And those goblins were kind of bad because he just used ability. And I went for Ice Spirit, making sure his Mine Miner died. I was ready for his Gombrel here, so I was like hopping my Gombrel over, my goblins over. I noticed the goblins were in the front last second, so I logged it. Oh, the log fell quite short of the princess there. It's kind of sad. So I had to go for a cannon. And he was low in elixir, so didn't have Mine Miners. It's kind of struggle defense there. And here's dead even on damage. And I went for Mine Miner right away, so he can't like princess off the lane, do something funny. I need to save my elixir, so I thought he was back to his Gombrel right now, so I was just scared of it. Yeah, I thought it was off to the side, so I didn't have goblins there, but if Ice Spirit last second to catch that one goblin. And for a Gombrel, just applying pressure here. And a cannon. And try not to leave goblins alone, because they actually shred your tower. And princess catches, like, the princess was kind of bad because it let mine finish his off. Instead of watch out for his Gombrels now. Okay, those goblins were supposed to be a princess, the bridge, but that was whatever. And went for a Gombrel here. I thought he was going to go the other lane, but he kind of switched lanes on us. I thought he was going to go princess to bridge, went for a cannon aggressive. Yeah, I had to respond to this. So we're actually up in elixir somehow. After all that madness. There's one for Gombrel to cycle here. And Princess Ops lane, he's not going to expect it. I believe he went for Mine Miner in the center to block his princess. Yeah, he couldn't go in the moment. And I think he went for Barrel and Princess for the bomb tower. Didn't want to initiate the rocket cycle just yet. It's kind of risky. And I just went for log here. I did go for goblins on a princess. Gombrel right away. And very nice goblins because seeing our barrel was in the front. I kind of got scared here because he rocketed first. But I went for a nice cannon knowing I was from a princess. So I caught that like a boss. And now we're looking good, but we're still down. He has rocket in hand and I don't. But he tried to predict us there. It's kind of an interesting move. Notice it was in the front, so I had to go for a cheap cannon here to block like a couple hits. That cannon was kind of a clutch cannon. And for barrel rocket right away. Supply pressure. I went for a log like that in case he wanted to go for a princess again. She didn't. And I had to rocket back, go for the ability here to block. Bridge a little bit. And I actually recovered somehow. But yeah, he rockets again. Whenever princess like this snipe his. Rocket as well. Ice Spirit tried to block his princess again. It's in good luck for some reason. Princess did slip in a shot, and I think he gave up here. So GG's well played to him. He does the usual BM. You said like watch out for their princess and try to not get out cycled. GG's.